Good day. Hope everyone is staying safe and staying at home. So, this semester, this is SL from BBA DGVC. I'll be handling marketing management for you. I have divided today's class into three modules. First module, I will talk about overview of marketing. The second module, I will touch the very basic terminologies, concepts of marketing. And in the third module, I will discuss with you the syllabus overview, what all we will be looking at marketing management, and the examination point of view, how you can crack it. So let's get on to the first session of overview of marketing. The first question that arises for everyone is, why should we study marketing management? The very important aspect is the financial success of any company depends on marketing. This may sound very blind for you, but still, if you take, every business is just here to make profits. We don't want any service oriented business here. We are here to make profits, and when you want to make profits, obviously there should be a revenue that is coming in. When you talk about revenue, the sales should happen, and when the sales has to happen, automatically it depends upon what is the marketing happening there. So, the financial success of a firm is very related to the marketing aspect. So, marketing becomes a lifeline of any business. And this is how we always make a statement. Most of the marketers, they only become the CEOs of the company. If you look at any successful companies, for sure there will be a marketer who has played a very significant role in that particular company. Though there is an equal importance of the product development, innovation, from the HR aspect, everything, but marketing becomes the more significant contribution in the financial success of the company. So, we will go this with the Forbes study results. If you look at this, see top companies that prepare marketers to become CEOs. Because though we say marketing is different, finance is different, but marketing is related with finance. So that is why they always prepare the marketers to become CEOs. And I have listed some industries based on which the study was carried out. Consumer packed goods like your P&G, your retail food, your Financial Express, American Express, any consumer technology that you are using, apparel in the Nike, non-food retail, Amazon. With all these companies, the study was carried out by Forbes at 2018, which said every company is more specifically focusing on marketers to become CEOs. So you can claim, ma'am, this and all will happen only in the corporate company. But there are so many unorganized sectors or like small other businesses which is running where no marketing, nothing, but still the business was running. Yes, the business was running, and there again I can give you examples from the unorganized sector how marketing becomes important. Let me show you this non-corporate India, which is more familiarly called as India Uniinc. Actually, from in India, this is the most larger share which contributes for the growth of the country. So, if you look at this India and in, these people merely survive on marketing. I can give a very open statement. They survive only on marketing. Take a very simple example of a person who is selling flower near the traffic signal. Whenever the signal goes red, this person, either it may be sometimes a small kid or a kid, a boy or a girl, which will come run around. Madam, idu madam, adu madam. It is only the tactic or like no, the way how to express, the way they market, they are able to make profit and money out of it. So it's only the marketing skills with which they are able to do that. For example, if they have only last two roses to sell, what they will say to you? Sir, last ரெண்டு சார், ரெண்டு 10 ரூபாய் சார், இல்லை இல்லை ஒரு 5 ரூபாய்க்கே கொடுத்துருங்க சார், கடைசி சார் வாங்கிக்கோங்க சார். Here, they even have the capability to take the decision at a decision which will be usually taken a regional manager or at a higher level in an organization to give discounts and promotions immediately at that point of time itself. So where this is happening? This is happening only with India and Inc. So here again, marketing plays such a significant role. I'll give you another example. There was a very old lady who was selling kakras in the Mumbai highway on a roadside. So two young guys, probably like kids like you, they stopped there and they had this kakras and they were very happy, they were very excited. These kakras were so yummy and the lady, this old lady charged only 20 rupees. The kids were very taken back by surprise and they asked this old lady, "You're selling so nice, good kakras. Why are you charging 20 rupees?" That lady said, யாரோ ஒருத்தர் ஸ்டாப் பண்ணுவாங்க சார், வண்டியில் போகிறவன் நிறுத்துவான் சார், ஏதோ அதனால பட் போகுது சார் வியாபாரம். She gave a open statement like this. So immediately what this boys asked, ஏமா இந்த அட்வர்டைஸ்மெண்ட் எல்லாம் சொல்கிறாங்களே அதெல்லாம் ஏதாவது ஒன்று இந்த ரோட்டில் இந்த பழக வச்சு ஒன்று வைக்கிறதானே. And this lady was a very old lady and she was not never used to this and she did not know what it was. So these boys like no, they came out to help her. They prepared a very simple advertisement which said kakras being sold here, and they also asked, you're selling it for 20 but actually people can give it 50. So they made a slight marginal increase in the price and put a board there and these people left. You will not believe it is a simple marketing activity and this is a real time example which made people whoever passed by to stop there and have this kakras. Because first thing that happened is they got to know that kakras is being sold here. The second thing that they saw there was the price of the product was marginally low. And the third thing what happened is once the first time they tasted this kakras and they found that the taste was so good and it was yummy, the next time whenever they passed by they did not want to miss it. So all the vehicles whoever was passing by were stopping for this kakras. You won't believe it is not the profits just got doubled. It actually went 4 times, 5 times more for this particular lady. So this was a simple marketing activity which was done, which has improved the financial success of her. So that is why we say marketing is always related with financial success. When a person has to be successful in marketing, they also has to lay down the financial aspects rightly. Marketing and finance will be always related and from there they can go on. Now, to understand more about what will be marketing all about. And before that, I just have you this example. This 2020, when it started, marketing dreamt of so many things. Marketing of artificial intelligence, marketing of space tourism, marketing of oxygen cafe, blah, blah, blah. They had so many things online. But today, the scenario has changed with the pandemic situation. We are teaching people how to wash hands and we are selling this hand sanitizers and hand washes. So marketing has a scope everywhere. Whether this kind of a very simple activity of hand washing or it may be a complex activity to sell your space tourism or something like that, marketing plays a very vital role when you have to take it to your customers. With this, we'll move on to this understanding marketing. So if I ask you what is marketing, each one of you will have one answer. Ma'am, marketing is advertising, marketing is branding, marketing is this understanding the customers. So you will come up with all these kind of things. But we got to understand each of this has an important role and nothing is significant separately. So let's start with the success story of OnePlus, which is more familiar with you children. This OnePlus is a Chinese smartphone started up in 2015 and this Pate and Carl or the people behind this, Pate is the CEO of OnePlus and 15 million smartphones were sold in the first year of trading. Now, what is the success story here? Okay, so what happened this person was actually working for Oppo. He started his career as a hardware engineer and then slowly moved on as a uh, director, and then he was actually heading the marketing team, and see now he's the CEO. And what happened was he was also the person behind this Android phones and other stuff, so he's quite a technical guy. And one day he just resigned his job, and along with Carl he joined, and a group of 5 people, they started this OnePlus. And before actually starting this, they had a discussion in a cafe. They were all having some coffee, and but everyone had mobile phones which is Apple iPhone. But these people were working on Android platform. So they were all wondering, every one of us is working on Android platform, but we all have only Apple iPhones. So what we can do? So if all the features, whatever is available in the Apple iPhone, if that can be brought in the Android phone with a good product design and with all the features paying some attention to detail, that kind of product is not available in the market. So is it something that we can work on? So that is the opportunity that these people saw, and they worked on product innovation, and that is how OnePlus came in. But at the same time, they were very specific about pricing, because people were not buying iPhones. It is not buying. People, most of them were not able to afford iPhones because it was quite expensive. But if they were able to give the same features, whatever was available in the iPhone, at a reduced price, that is one particular market which is actually vacant. So this is what was fixed on the pricing. And then they came on to the place. How are they going to sell this? They were very clear that they did not want to have the middlemen, and they brought about a new model which is invite model. Like if they have an invite only, they can buy that particular phone. So what happened, this kind of new invite model actually created a demand, because people were excited. என்னடா இது புதுசா இருக்கு அப்படின்னா ஏதோ சம்திங் இருக்குது இல்ல அப்படின்னு people were excited the first time itself, and they went by this invite model, which again was very one important factor for OnePlus success story. And then last aspect here for this going to talk about is your promotion. What is happening in the promotion is it went purely by word of mouth, and of course by social networking sites, everything. Because when it is an invite model, when one people uses it, the other people were started referring it. So this one plus success story also contributed from the promotion of word of mouth. Word of mouth is like நீ வந்து உன் ஃப்ரெண்டு கிட்ட சொல்ற ஏய் ஒன் பிளஸ் சூப்பரா இருக்குடான்னு, அப்படியாடா அப்ப நான் அதையே வாங்கிக்கிட்டுமாடா, he is buying that. So that word of mouth, you're communicating orally. There is no kind of advertisement that you do, you are posting, no nothing, no strategy putting, nothing. So it's a very actually word of mouth is the best and cheap, most inexpensive promotion method. So that is how OnePlus success story came up. If you look at this OnePlus success story, the very important basics of it covered the product aspect, what the customer wanted, the price aspect also what the customer wanted, and a place, taking it to the right place with a new model of invite model and promoting it by word of mouth. So this is how the product became successful, and it created a success story. Okay. Now I'll give you another example of Tata Ace story. What happened with this Tata Ace story? Tata similarly found a segment. They did a market research with few farmers, traders, small scale entrepreneurs, all these people. And in the market research, they found out these people needed a vehicle which can carry something 110 or less than 110. But at the same time, it must have operational efficiency, and it must be able to travel in the rural roads where there will be lot of bends and curves, because rural areas the roads will not be like your highway, no, they will take lot of bends and curves. But at the same time, these people were not ready to afford more price. Say or 2 lakhs இருக்குனா, okay, or 2.5 lakhs I will give you. I'm not ready to give you if it is 2 lakhs, 4 lakhs and all. So at the marginal increase in price they were ready to give, but they needed a product which will be small. Okay. So this Tata found it through a market study. So they found there is a requirement from the customers. Customer want a product such this, and they don't want it at a higher price. So Tata, how did they achieve this? Tata had a very strong R&D because they are there already in the automobile sector. So they have an R&D. So they have done already so many research and developed a lot of designs. So what they did was they took up whatever they had in the R&D and they came up with this particular product. And the design also, you see, it is a four-wheeler vehicle. It is not a three-wheeler vehicle. The other important thing that they got to know from market research was they needed a vehicle which is four wheel. இந்த ஊர்ல இருக்கிறவங்களுக்குலாம் வந்து ஒரு இது இருக்கும், அவன் 4 சக்கர வண்டி வச்சிருக்கான்டா, 4 wheel வச்சிருக்கான்டா. And at that time in the market there was Piaggio which was running, which was a 3-wheel vehicle. It was not a 4-wheel vehicle. So they associated status. நமக்கு இந்த கெத்து காமிக்கிறது ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும்ல. They associated status with that 4-wheel vehicle, and they did not want to have a 3-wheel vehicle, but at the same time they can carry loads. 4 vehicle na car கிடையாது, ஏன்னா கார் load எடுத்துட்டு போக முடியாது, right? So with all this in mind, they developed this Tata Ace. And finally they have to fix up the places, obviously, like no rural areas and all, there will be so many people where it is required, they want to take it to the market, so they have to do this. How do they take this to these places? Means Tata established authorized service center. So product launch பண்ணும்போது Tata authorized service centers across all the areas he established, so that people will have accessibility for services. And they, of course, they did a lot of promotion. Majority of us will know it was promoted as Chote Hathi, Kutti Yanai in Tamil. So in every regional languages they translated this and they promoted this. So they provided you a product what the customer want, at what price that they want, and how, in which places they want, and they also promoted it in a way the customer will be able to understand. Chote Hathi promotion is like, no, it is big. It looks small, but it is big because it provides you all the benefits of whatever a big truck load will give you. If you have a big truck, which will have that operational efficiency was given in this particular Tata Ace. So that is what meant by Chote Hathi, big elephant. It has all the powers like an elephant of a big truck, but at the same time it is a small truck. So that is how the promotion was carried out. So if you look at these two cases, either your OnePlus or your Tata Ace, what has happened is, in both the cases, the focus was on the customer. We didn't start with the product and end with the customer. We started with the customer. What is the requirement of the customer from the product point of view, from the price point of view? Then slowly we drilled it down to the place in the promotion and gave it to the customer back. So this is what is a very important key mantra of marketing. Amazing things will happen when you listen to the customer. So listen to the customer and your marketing will make wonders for you. So with this, I am closing this first module of today's class. I'll get back to you with the next video on module 2 today.